The teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasize that true strength lies in self-control, especially during moments of anger. In a world often rife with conflict and division, this wisdom invites us to transform disputes into opportunities for peace rather than resorting to violence or hostility. By employing strategies grounded in calmness and compassion, we can navigate challenges in a way that promotes understanding and reconciliation. One of the most effective methods for managing conflict is to remain silent. The Prophet advised that those who believe in Allah and the Last Day should either speak positively or refrain from speaking altogether. This approach serves as a powerful tool for de-escalating tension. By choosing silence over hasty words, we create space for reflection, allowing both ourselves and the other party to cool down before engaging in dialogue. Silence can be a profound communicator. It conveys thoughtfulness and dignity, establishing an atmosphere conducive to understanding. In the heat of conflict, this practice helps prevent rash reactions that often exacerbate the situation, leading instead to a more thoughtful and constructive resolution. Calmness is another vital element in handling provocation. Throughout his life, the Prophet Muhammad exemplified how to remain composed in the face of adversity, whether confronted by hostility from his opponents or enduring personal loss. His ability to maintain serenity serves as a model for us, illustrating that true strength emerges from spiritual grounding and inner peace. By cultivating calmness, we disarm potential adversaries, making it more likely for them to lower their defenses and engage in meaningful dialogue. The Quran reinforces this notion by encouraging patience, assuring us that our composure is not in vain. Allah promises that He is with those who are patient, and this support can lead to victory, not just in worldly matters but in our spiritual journeys as well. When silence isn't enough and words are necessary, gentleness becomes crucial. The Quran instructs us to speak good words, emphasizing that our speech should aim to heal rather than harm. Choosing kind and gentle words, even in difficult discussions, can turn potential conflicts into opportunities for constructive conversation. Gentle speech, paired with a calm demeanor, has the remarkable ability to soften hearts and create pathways for reconciliation. It allows us to express ourselves without escalating tensions, encouraging mutual respect and understanding. This approach aligns closely with the Prophet's legacy, as he was known for his gentle demeanor and compassionate communication, even in the face of adversity. Ignoring hurtful comments is another valuable strategy in conflict management. It's natural to feel hurt when others speak negatively about us, but reacting to every slight can drain our emotional energy and distract us from what truly matters. Instead, the Prophet advised us to overlook the ignorant, teaching us that not every comment requires a response. This choice reflects strength and self-control, allowing us to focus on positivity and personal growth, rather than engaging in futile exchanges. By ignoring negativity, we safeguard our inner peace and set boundaries that encourage more respectful interactions. Over time, this selective attention can lead to a healthier environment, where others may think twice before directing negativity our way. The principle of responding to evil with goodness is a transformative teaching in Islam. The Quran encourages us to confront negativity, not with retaliation, but with morally uplifting responses. This practice requires both courage and patience, but can lead to unexpected positive changes in our relationships. For example, if someone insults you, responding with kindness or choosing to remain silent can disarm their hostility and prompt them to reconsider their behavior. Such actions reflect a deep understanding of human nature, that kindness can counteract anger, and that forgiveness can bridge divides. This approach is not only beneficial for our own peace of mind, but also contributes to creating a more compassionate and understanding world. In embodying these principles, silence, calmness, gentleness, and the proactive response of good to evil, we align ourselves with the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Each of these strategies promotes a culture of empathy and respect, ultimately transforming how we engage with others. The ability to transform conflict into opportunities for peace not only enhances our relationships, but also deepens our spiritual growth. By practicing self-control and compassion, we embody the essence of the teachings we aspire to live by. These qualities not only foster harmony in our lives, but also serve as a testament to the values of Islam, encouraging others to approach conflict with a mindset of peace and understanding. In conclusion, embracing the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, offers us a roadmap for navigating conflict in a constructive manner. By prioritizing silence, calmness, gentle speech, and the principle of responding to negativity with goodness, we can cultivate an atmosphere of peace in our interactions. This transformative approach encourages personal growth and fosters a more compassionate society, where understanding prevails over hostility and kindness becomes the default response in our dealings with one another. Forgiveness is a cornerstone of personal peace, serving as a vital mechanism for emotional and spiritual healing. Holding on to anger and resentment can weigh heavily on our spirits, clouding our judgment and hindering our ability to move forward. In Islam, forgiveness is not merely an act of mercy towards others, it is considered a virtue that significantly elevates our moral standing. The Quran frequently highlights the importance of forgiveness, encouraging us to emulate Allah's boundless mercy. By forgiving those who have wronged us, we release ourselves from the heavy burdens of bitterness and resentment, thereby opening pathways for healing and reconciliation. When we choose to forgive, we not only liberate ourselves but also set a powerful example for those around us. This act of compassion reflects strength and deep faith, emphasizing that everyone, regardless of their past actions, deserves a chance at redemption. It fosters an environment of understanding, allowing us to see others through a lens of empathy rather than judgment. The act of forgiveness can lead to surprising transformations in relationships, turning animosity into friendship and paving the way for mutual respect. By embracing forgiveness, we cultivate emotional resilience and contribute to a more harmonious community. Moreover, trusting in Allah's plan is crucial during times of conflict and struggle. Surrendering our struggles and grievances to Allah brings immense relief and peace of mind. This act of faith acknowledges that Allah's wisdom far exceeds our understanding, reminding us that every challenge serves a greater purpose. By letting go of the need for immediate retribution, we create a space for healing and forgiveness, confident that Allah will ensure justice in His perfect timing. This trust allows us to focus on our personal growth and spiritual development, rather than being consumed by the desire for revenge or the weight of unresolved anger. In essence, overcoming conflicts through peace, patience, and compassion aligns seamlessly with the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him. He modeled these qualities throughout his life, demonstrating that true strength lies not in vengeance, but in understanding and forgiveness. By embracing these values, we foster an atmosphere of harmony and mutual respect, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. Practicing forgiveness and trust in Allah enriches our personal journeys and contributes to a more compassionate world. When we embody these principles, we create ripples of positive change that can influence those around us. This transformation begins within us as we learn to navigate life's challenges with dignity and grace. Each act of forgiveness becomes a step towards personal liberation, allowing us to live more fully in the present rather than being shackled by the past. Ultimately, the teachings of Islam encourage us to embrace forgiveness and trust as pathways to peace. By releasing anger and resentment, we free ourselves to engage more deeply with the world around us, nurturing relationships built on understanding and compassion. This journey not only enhances our well-being but also aligns us more closely with the divine wisdom that guides us. In this way, we find that the path to personal peace is not just an individual endeavor but a collective journey toward a more compassionate and understanding society.